Hi, I'm Doug, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make little knobs and drawer pulls for your projects without using a lathe. You're going to see me use a bunch of different power sanders in this video, but the primary concept centers around a drill and some dowels. Everything else you can probably figure out how to do with the equipment that you have. Let's jump right in. Cut down some scraps of wood so that the top profile is either square or round, and the height is a little taller than the desired finished height of the pull. The grain can really run in any direction you want, so it really depends on the look you're going for. Next, choose the final orientation for the drawer pulls and mark the center on the bottom of the piece. Use an awl or a sharp screw to start the hole for your drill. Using a drill bit that matches the diameter of your dowels, drill a hole about halfway or more into the pull. Use the largest dowel that will both fit in your drill and in your final pull design. The thinner the dowel, the more likely it will be to break during the next process. Do your best to drill this at 90 degrees to the piece. Mark and cut the dowels to between 1 3/4 and 2 inches. Don't skimp here, as you'll want your drill to have a good grip on the dowel. Using superglue or wood glue, glue the dowels into the pulls. On the smaller diameter pulls, you don't need to bother trying to make the stock round. But if you are making a larger diameter pull like this 1-inch block of wood, it will save you some time at the sander if you cut away some of the excess first. That being said, with a steady hand, you can just do all of this at the sander. Insert the dowel and pull into the drill and tighten the chuck. Now comes the fun part. Once you have your safety gear in place, plug in the drill and turn on the sander. Be sure to have the drill rotating the opposite direction of the sanding belt so you can maintain control easier. It doesn't take very long with this approach to get the pieces fully round. You don't need a power sander, but if you try this technique against a piece of sandpaper, be sure to keep moving the drill so that you don't wear a spot in the paper or burn the wood. And obviously, it will go much quicker with a powered belt sander. Continue to shape as you see fit on the belt sander. Depending on the shape of the pull, you may be able to do all of the primary shaping you need at the belt sander. To get some more of the natural curves in these pulls, I switched over to my spindle sander. For years before getting this machine, I just used sanding drums chucked into my drill press as my makeshift spindle sander. So be creative in how you find ways to shape these pulls. You can use curved files or even sandpaper wrapped around a dowel to assist you. On 2 of these pulls, once I had established the curves, I brought the piece into the belt sander at a shallow angle to add a slight dome to the top of the pull. After you are happy with the general shape of the pulls, work up through the grits on the spindle sander. With the drill unplugged, use tape to keep the button pressed. Clamp the drill into your vise so that the piece is parallel to the ground, supporting the drill as needed. Next, use something with a power switch, like a surge protector, to plug in the drill so you can turn the power on and off without unplugging the drill. Grab an assortment of sandpapers of various grits. I ended up with a bunch of grits the whole way from 220 up to 2000. Take your time and have fun going through the different grits, stopping as needed to check your progress. You'll start to see a natural shine come out as you work toward the higher grits. Depending on what finish you want to apply, you may even be able to apply that at this stage as well. I love applying finish and getting that first glimpse of what the final piece will look like. Once you're fully happy with the shaping, decide how much of a tenon the drawer pulls need and cut them free from the rest of the dowel. At this stage, your drawer pulls are done and ready to be added to your project. I use this technique to make zebra wood drawer pulls for a bandsaw box I made for my wife. The design of the box is from David Picciuto's Bandsaw Box book. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough. These are a ton of fun to make. If you end up using this in your shop on a project, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments below, or follow me over at DNHandcrafted on Instagram, and you can message me there as well. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.